Rachel, you doing a lot of babysitting these days? You helping out?
I am. Bobby is too.
I know. Ray was in my office the other day, and I said, who's babysitting? She said, my dad. I said, well, that's good.
Oh, he's great. He goes over every morning, lets her take a shower and get dressed.
I love it.
And then he's out.
Oh,
Yeah. So it works out really good. And she's already working in. This baby is good. He sleeps all night. It's amazing. I go, how you feel? She goes, I feel great. I slept good. And I'm like, nobody says that. The new baby.
all right, that's
But
true.
she does.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, since we have a quorum, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm Michael Griffith, Chair of the McMinnville Historic Zoning Commission, and I'd like to call the meeting to order at this time. And at this time, we will call roll.
Michael Griffith,
Here.
Raven Young is absent, Dan Sellers,
Here.
Rachel Kirby,
Here.
Ben Myers.
Here.
Okay,
Thank you. At this time, the chair would like to entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the February 3rd meeting.
So moved.
Do we have, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. This time, we have a request for 200 North Spring Street for signs. Paula?
I'm not Paula, but.
You can be Paula, right? You can tell us about this.
Any of y'all cops, because, if I'm pretending to be her, I would need to go to jail. Do I need to come up there or anything?
Yeah, you can step up here. Yeah, sounds good. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about 200 North Spring Street, the signs you're talking about.
I actually have no idea about the signs.
Okay.
I just know that they are hanging some.
Okay.
I think they sent the mock-up to somebody.
You guys should have copies of them.
Yeah. So the state finance is just gonna go where the station is now? Is that what I'm assuming?
Yes, so
Okay.
the signs, you got the three little signs here.
Yeah.
There's one on each side and then the one in the front center there.
Okay.
So it'll just be replacing those signs.
Okay.
How many, did you say 2 or 3?
There's three. There's one on the front here and then
Oh,
one on
I'm
each side.
sorry. Yeah.
Is that what you did when you were there? You did something? Okay, that's what I thought. And the pure station, it stays, correct?
Yep,
The
that's gonna
historical
stay,
sign?
that
Okay.
won't be changed out or affected at all.
Yeah. Staff comments, recommendations, Sean, I'll go ahead and let you do that.
Everything's met with the proposal on the application.
Okay.
I don't have any concern, the signs are gonna be the same size, it's just gonna be different font and format from what's there.
Okay.
The pure station, which is more of a historical sign, won't be affected with the proposal, so.
Okay. I noticed we have our certificate of appropriateness with this one. I think this
Yeah.
might be the first one that I've done for sure. Rachel, Ben, Dan, y'all have any comments, questions, concerns?
I don't have any concerns, except I wish, that, and I know that it's fine, I think this is fine, but it's too bad that that's not blue outlining the state finance words, so it would match the blue.
I can make a suggestion, but like I said,
That would be great.
they just sent me here. That's
My
We
understanding, I
understand.
think corporate does all the design,
They do,
design, the
yes.
signs and all that. And so that's probably what they have at all their other locations, and just trying to keep that consistent.
Yeah, if it's green on there, their state finance brand is green and white,
Gotcha.
so that would be why.
Okay. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the COA for 200 North Spring Street. So moved. Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Down on the agenda, I don't see Chris Simmerly present for a revision to the approved COA.
So this is just an amendment to it. He's got the approval from the building. Part of that original approval was not to do metal roofing. He did request to see if he could get that approved to put metal roofing on that building. The parapet walls that will go above will hide it, as far as from Morford and for the most part on Sparta Street, where you're not gonna be able to see that metal roofing. It's not gonna be visible because it's gonna be a single slope roof, like a shed style roof. So the only place you'd really see it is in the back, more towards that gas station. That'd be the only place to see it. Outside of that, there is quite a few metal roofs within the area and district, and so it's just a cost and a little better. PDM and all that type of roofing stuff can get expensive and not always last as long. So we just requested that be amended to allow for the metal roofing.
I don't see a problem with that. I would just like to see something go on that lot. To me, I know it's within the historic zoning area. To me, it's a little bit more of, obviously, commercial retail oriented, so I think, not to use the word loose, but a little bit easier interpretation versus this very historic drag that we sit on right here. But I'll certainly defer to the rest of the board if y'all have any heartburn for the type of roof.
What color is it?
I don't know the color off the top of my head.
I mean, it could be red for all we know.
Yeah.
Orange or.
I don't think it'll be I'd say most probably gonna be black would be a pretty standard color. You can get it in a lot of colors, but I think with his design, that's probably be more close would be a black or gray to kind of fit in with the rest of it. I don't think it's gonna be a big red color or anything of that nature.
Sure.
And from street level, it's not, you can't see any of it anyway?
You wouldn't see any of it, no.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have your parapet wall will be like this, and then your roof's gonna be sloped down like this. So the only place you would see is this very back part of it, where that overhang is, and that's only gonna be by this gas station here. You see a little bit coming up, sparkly there, just at a glance, but outside of that, it wouldn't be visible.
Comments? We're good?
Well, I mean, I wish it were a different material.
Sure.
It is in the historic zone.
Hmm?
It is in the historic zone.
Sean, what's your take on it from the,
Like I said, we do have others that have metal roofs in the area. If it was visible, I would say we would definitely hold to that. I don't think with it not being highly visible and the cost of materials and that type of thing, I don't think it's gonna be a big issue to go ahead and permit that. I said we have some that are visible, and I mean, if you're not, unless you're really looking up at the roof, you're not seeing it that much, so.
Yeah, I don't believe there are many shingle roofs in the
I don't think,
historic
not too many left.
zone. There's only the, whatever you call the flat roof, whatever, and then the others are metal.
When they repair their roof, they need a new roof. Will they have to put a shingle roof on?
No,
It'll always be allowed to be metal.
yeah. Yeah, shingle roofs, I think outside the churches, there's not too many. There's flat roof would be the end with other materials, but as far as standard shingle roofs, there's not a whole lot.
I'd make a motion to approve.
we have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed?
I will concur as long as it's a neutral color and not some other color.
Okay.
Ben, would you like to amend that motion? for
Oh,
neutral
yes, I
color?
guess I need a motion to amend the motion.
I'm happy to do that.
The motion is amended for a neutral color. Dan, will you second that motion? as well?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Wonderful.
I did give to you guys, if we could, Michael, if you would, I forgot to put the Magnus Library on Eugenia when I sent it out. So we do have that on, if we could go ahead and do that one.
Sir.
I may need to abstain from that vote since I'm the chair.
Of the library. You've had enough controversy. Go ahead.
These are just, our signs need replacing very badly.
Okay.
They're gonna be the same style, same color. They're not gonna change a whole lot other than we need to put some new signs in. The other ones are about to fall down on us.
Sean, if you could go to like the back, it's, you know, really the
Yeah.
sign is, we got that
So one
one.
right there that's leaning in the front, yeah.
Okay. And there's one in the back as well.
There's one right there in the corner, yeah.
That's the one that's in pretty
Yeah.
bad repair.
Same sign, same look, same pretty much everything.
Oh, so these are
These are just our outside.
ground signs then, they're not,
Yeah.
okay, I didn't think anything was fixed, I was, okay, I'm with you now.
Yeah, they're pole signs. And they're existing, it's just, they're outdated, and just need refresh, so.
Yeah.
But you were gonna put one so it didn't block the view.
We're gonna move this one up a little bit, height-wise and more toward the sidewalk. Right now, it really hinders the view of those that are pulling out of the parking lot. We can't move it to where the worm is. We thought about flipping that, but I think the city ran some wiring there. There's some junction boxes in the back, so we can't dig holes there. I did
Got
find
it.
that out.
Okay. Sean, staff comments?
Yeah, again, it's replacing, with this sign moving, if that's gonna increase visibility, that
Right.
location's not gonna affect anything, as far as that. And it would be staying the same as far as the post and all that, the look, everything would be similar to what it's now, it'd just be adjusted a little bit to better help with visibility, so.
Very good. Rachel, Dan, comments? Ben, you can't talk?
Oh, that's a first.
You'll make up for it.
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Dan?
Yeah.
Chair would entertain a motion to approve the request for the Magnus Community House and Library at 118 West Main Street.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Sean, do we have any staff updates?
Just one brief one, I'm kind of working on, I'm doing this with the zoning code and others. I'm reformatting a lot of them, using more tables and graphs, charts where it's a little bit easier flow. And then as far as from the electronic versions, they'll all be with hyperlinks, so you can easily sort through them, like Wicker and that type of stuff. So I'm gonna get the base of that, and then I'll bring it into you guys to look at. So it'll read the same as it does now, but it'll just be in a more user-friendly format.
Very good.
There's also been an email circulating around about times for a meeting.
Yes, I'm trying to get, I haven't got everybody for the planning commission, and then the board to do a joint, workshop for the revised sign code. And then, I would bring that into you guys too. So a lot of that's gonna be changing. Again, that's just gonna be a lot of format, updating the tables. We need to update and change some things. There's been a lot of, federal lawsuits that have changed a lot of what we can and cannot regulate on signs. And so it's just updating that to make sure we're compliant.
Are you looking at a particular day?
I've sent out a bunch of dates and I don't know
Well,
if
I
it
didn't
didn't come
see a
across in the
date.
poll right, and that's, I've only messed with that email poll a couple times, so I don't know if that is. So I'll resend with a couple dates and that type of stuff.
Okay, I didn't see a date on mine,
Sometimes,
just
yeah.
a time.
Yeah, it should have gave a bunch of different dates
Oh, okay.
and different times,
Okay.
but it's not a big thing, so I'll send that back.
Did I do it? Did I do the poll, or have I not done
No,
it?
no, it was just sent out to the planning commission and the board.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I get confused as to which.
Yeah, he's on planning commission, so he got that one.
You're on the.
Come on, I'm back. We're here. It's like, if I'm not responding, just yell at me. All right, I'm good, never mind.
Same.
And the point I'm trying to do with that is just to make it a little easier transition so that we don't get through planning commission and, it's, okay, this, everything looks good, and then it's come in front of the board and we're hashing through everything again, then we can just kind of all be on the same page and make it a smoother transition, so.
Very good. Thank you. Anything else to come forward the board? Good. All right. Thank y'all so much. We stand adjourned.